Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. We have a problem. There's a problem in New York, and there's a problem in LA. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a problem. We have a problem. It's a big one.
Bro, it's very, very cold in Louisville, Kentucky. Let's say Kentucky and USA in general. Not in general, in the part of the country that I live in. Brother, outside, it was like 5 degrees. And if you convert it to Celsius, it could be, I don't know, -8, -10, -15 degrees. Lord have mercy. All the waters that I put in my car today, I went there and they exploded inside the car. Like, it's a lot of ice. It's frozen, right? And exploded. That's how bad it was, man. And today, I tell you what, it didn't even snow or anything. It snowed yesterday. But today is just extremely cold, black ice, and it's easily, you can break your elbow or you can easily have an accident. Anyways, people, let me know in the comment section down below, how many degrees do you have in your country? Because, oh Lord. And guess what? I drove to Clarksville, Indiana. I live in Kentucky. I have to just cross the bridge, right? And after that, Clarksville, Indiana, I had to travel to Indianapolis, which is the capital city of Indiana. That is like 3 hours away from where I live. And what I figured out, there is no AC, there is no heat in my car. Somehow the heat broke. I struggled. I had to stop like in a gas station, buy some coffee and warm my arms. Anyways, that is not what you're here for. We are here to talk about Enzo Maresca and the civil war with Chelsea hierarchy. And it's getting ugly. It's getting public. You can pretend and say it doesn't exist. But my friend, I'm telling you right now, things are not looking really good. And let's be honest. If Roman Abramovich was in charge of Chelsea, Maresca was never going to play the final of the Europa Conference League. Or let's say he was never going to get the job to begin with, because that is not what Roman does. And when you come publicly and you start criticizing authorities in the club, there is something wrong. And I'm not going to be surprised if something happened to Enzo Maresca. It looks like he's ready to go. Like he's doing certain things just to create a reaction.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Anyways, my people, let's start by something good. Some feel-good factor here. Thiago Silva, you know that the Brazilian league is over. Now he's a free agent. He's on vacation. You want to come back to Europe. Would you take him at Chelsea Football Club? That's the question. 41 years old. Almost the same age as Cristiano Ronaldo. But the brother, for me, he's still better than Tosin, Badiashile, Disasi, and some players in that Chelsea team. I don't think he's coming to Chelsea, but that is just a question that I will ask you. Would you take Thiago Silva, free agent, 41 years old, at Chelsea Football Club for his experience, his quality? You want to see him back at Chelsea? I think he's coming in Europe because of his kid. He's in Brazil. His kids are in London playing for Chelsea. So I'm not going to be surprised if I see teams like, let's say, Sunderland, because they love like experienced old players to come and help them, or in the championship somewhere where he can still play football in a certain level but close to his kid. Thiago Silva one of us. I'm not going to say no to Thiago Silva, though. Cole Palmer is not going to play on Tuesday against Cardiff because he needs to be rested. But it's nice to see him back in the team, scoring goals, doing what he loves the most, which is playing football. Well, what we're going to start right now is about Enzo Maresca open war between him and Chelsea authorities. Remember, I'm just reminding you that this brother was the manager of the month for November. Of course, we are collapsing. As always, in December, we only have 1 win out of 4 games. But last month, let's give him some credit that we had a very, very good month of November. So everything that will happen, this brother is going to live with his head high because he already created a good CV for himself, qualifying Chelsea for the Champions League, winning the Conference League, and winning the Club World Cup. So some credit need to be given to him. Ben Jacobs came early on Monday to say that something is happening behind closed doors. Enzo Maresca have some internal issues with Chelsea Football Club, and he even didn't clarify anything. He said that I was clear what I said the last press conference, and he insisted more on, you know, three semifinals in 18 months. He focused more on his record at Chelsea, talking about his CV and showing basically how awesome he been at Chelsea Football Club. So this brother is making sure that people understand that he has done a great job and he deserves to get what he wants. Remember, he's been represented right now by Jorge Mendes, the Portuguese super agent, Jose Mourinho, Cristiano Ronaldo, and all the big names. So he's not going to be out of the job. If he leaves Chelsea, Juventus are waiting for Barcelona, for example. Other big teams are going to try to get Enzo Maresca. So he's getting a little bit arrogant, which you can understand because when you start winning, I think you become a little bit arrogant. What is happening is he wanted his own players. And Chelsea said, you signed to work with the players that we're going to give you. Now, in the middle of the road, before your 5-year contract, you are changing everything. When Chelsea loses, the sporting directors and the owners are blamed. When Chelsea wins something, it's always Maresca's masterclass. So people don't find the balance, how to criticize and how to tell the truth. All kind of speculations. This account here said, Chelsea fans, help me out. Bring Graham Potter back. This is a banter. This is just a banter. Breaking news. It's understood that Enzo Maresca comments were aimed at the club hierarchy. So, the comment that he gave after, I think, the game that we just won, 2-0 at Stamford Bridge, he just wanted to make sure that the hierarchy at Chelsea Football Club hear him. It's not about the fans or the players. He feels like he's been let down by the club for not signing the players that he wanted. So when we lose, we are losing games because lack of quality players, according to Maresca. But the way Chelsea see it is like, hey, we gave you Vega. You refuse. You say he wanted to leave, let him go. They gave you Anselmino. You refuse to play him. They gave you Mamadou Sarr. You refuse to play him. Internal solution, you are refusing. It doesn't have to be your way because we know that we have quality players that you have to develop, that what you sign for. So for me, I see it from both ways. Maresca, for winning the Club World Cup, he deserved few players on his own. He got few though. He wanted Delap. He wanted Joao Pedro. Always confused with Pedro Neto. So I can see the logic behind it. You have Josh Anchapong. You refuse to play him. Why are we going to spend another 80 million on another player, another defender, when we have a lot of defenders that you don't use, or you use them out of position? Axel Disasi, you refuse to use him. When you use him, it's always out of position just to make your point. And when he wanted to go and play as a center-back, you say, oh, because you wanted to leave, don't come back. So he got some attitude problems, Maresca. You know what I mean? Just like many big managers, they have attitude problems. They believe in their egos. They want things to be their own ways and not to be told what to do. But Maresca, when he joined Chelsea Football Club, remember, he said that I'm very, very happy with the squad. One of the reasons why I joined Chelsea, because how young this squad is, they are open to new ideas and I can mold them to become one of the best and dominate the world of football in the next 10 years. What changed? With the same players, you won trophies. You have to continue walking and walking and walking. You know what I mean? So he forgot that he need to work on his system. Okay? Find the plan A. Find the plan B. Find the plan C. Find few systems. You can accommodate the players that we have and you can win pretty much every single game. You are stuck in a certain way of play and a certain way of players. That is the danger of being one-dimensional coach. You depend on individual brilliance. To be a good coach, you have to be able to transform average players or the players that don't fit your system. You find a way to get the best out of them. So Maresca is fed up, according to Matt Lowe, because of, you know, he needs to explain himself why he didn't play Josh Anchapong, why he decided to use Chaluba as a right back, why are you not using players in their position. He doesn't want to explain to anybody. It's his way or no way, or let's take the highway. We continue. Now he's rebelling against Chelsea Football Club. Instead of wearing the normal uniform, Nike, Chelsea branded kind of uniform he used to wear, he's doing certain things to send a message. He started even wearing his own black clothes to say, my way or no way, I'm the king here. So I just don't like the attitude. I understand his claims and what he wants. I believed myself that he deserved to have at least one center back, but I also see the other way, the other side of the coin, by saying, brother, you have enough quality in this team to work with. Just find a different system. So as you can see here, he doesn't want to wear Chelsea uniform anymore. He just want to do his own way to send a message. Suck me, suck me. He still has 3.5 years left on his contract. He knows that he's going to get maybe 20 million in his pocket. And he knows that if he got sacked today, he's going to be out like for 3 months, 4 months. He's going to get another job and he's going to make plenty of money again because of his CV. And remember, Chelsea gave you the CV. Winning trophies is a Chelsea thing, not necessarily a manager thing. I respect him. I give him credit. But when it comes to my club, against any manager, I always back my club. People come and go. Maresca is going to leave and play for another club. just like Jose Mourinho did, it is what it is. We give managers careers here. We give them trophies. It's not the other way around, okay? That's the way I see it. One source said, if Enzo Maresca wants a war, then there will be only one winner. It's the club. The club is going to win. Listen, the youth project is hit and miss, right? I really want to see Maresca continue. I want to see a long-term project. But if you refuse to do what you agreed previously to do in the middle of the project, my brother, I'm going to back my club 100%. You accepted these conditions. The players that we have are not bad players. There is a bad system, bad positions that not taking advantage of the quality that we have. So Maresca, I respect you. I want you to stay. But if you choose to go to war with Chelsea Football Club because you have offers from Italy, from other clubs, and you know that you're going to pocket 20 million to cancel your contract, and you're going to get more money where you're going, and you want to sabotage my club, there is only one winner here, and I'm going to stand for Chelsea Football Club. I'm going to support Chelsea forever because I don't see any wrongdoing here. While we are waiting for January transfer window or whatever, keep playing football. Don't stop playing football. Don't try to send your message by putting the wrong players in the wrong positions just to send your freaking message. I don't like that. So it is what it is, people. Still very, very cold here. And I hope that I can fix my heat in the car. Leave your comment and let's keep the conversation going.